Erica helped herself down from the car immediately. Richard pulled up at her father's company. He was hell-bent on coming with her, and she had no other choice than to agree. She took a deep breath as she looked at the company, taking in the whole surroundings. It was the same as she remembered it to be, only that the building was looking a bit dilapidated. She was almost making her way in when she came to a halt. She thought her eyes were playing tricks on her when she saw who was standing just in front of her. Norberto Welling. She felt her heartbeat increasing, beating hard against her ribs. The silence that enveloped them was deafening. "Come on, let's get going, babe," Richard said, wrapping his hand around Erica's waist and drawing her closer to himself, leading her inside. And as much as she would hate to agree, Norberto was looking disorganized and worn out. It was obvious in his face and clothes. "Is everything okay, Erica?" Richard interrupted her thoughts. Immediately they made their way inside, peering at her face. "Yeah, I'm fine, Richard. Thank you." Erica didn't fail to see the way Norberto turned green with envy the moment Richard approached her. "Oh my God, who do we have here, Erica?" Carlo cried out. He rushed over to her with his face beaming with smiles. "Carlo." "It's been a while," she responded, hugging him. "It's so good to see you again. You left the company." "Just like that. I was just telling the boss about you and how much of a great help you have been to us." Erica turned towards Norberto, who immediately turned his face away. "I am happy to see you, Carlo. This is Richard, her boyfriend," Richard said happily, stretching his hand forward for a handshake. She's a really good person. Please take care of her. If you snooze, you lose. Trust me when I say she's a gem, one you wouldn't want to lose." "I won't, trust me too." Richard smiled, holding Erica's hand passionately. "I have to go now, Erica. Boss should be waiting for me already. We'll get in touch, I trust." Carlo's face beamed with smiles as he sat close to Norberto. "That was Erica, boss. The same lady I was talking to you about." Carlo was surprised when he saw Norberto fuming and mumbling incoherently to himself. "Is everything fine, sir? That guy was touching her so inappropriately," he fumed, his fist balling. "But sir, that's her boyfriend." Carlo was surprised. "He better stay away from her." "That's freaking my wife," Norberto had said harshly before realizing the grave mistake he had done. Carlo looked at him with a puzzled look, worried that he may be talking under the influence of the stress he had been going through lately. "Are you sure you are okay, sir?" Carlo asked. Norberto recalled that he had always treated Erica as just a staff and hidden his marriage away from everybody. Norberto cursed Richard internally. He chuckled painfully, wondering how she could have a boyfriend when they haven't finalized the divorce. She just disappear for years and come back now with a boyfriend. "Huh," Norberto sneered. "What did you say?" "Nothing, I wasn't talking to you. We should focus on the meeting now." "Mr. George is here already," Norberto said, folding his arms together and fixing his gaze at the high table just few steps in front of him. "What the hell is Erica doing in this room?" he asked Carlo, who was seated beside him. "I don't know, sir. I'm surprised as well. Well, let's wait and see." Norberto's eyes were filled with jealousy as he saw Erica and Richard laughing quietly and mumbling some words to each other. He had his hands wrapped over Erica's tiny waist, which infuriated him the more. "Silence, everyone. The board meeting will start soon. The lawyer, Lucas, is the one keeping us waiting, and also Delaney. They will be here soon," George said. His eyes scanned the room and fell on Erica, who was staring hard at him. Unsure of what to do, he rushed over to Norberto. "What is she doing here? Is that her ghost?" Norberto sighed and mumbled, "I am confused as well." He looked at his father-in-law and wondered how such an old man could act so stupid sometimes. Lucas soon graced them with his presence and apologized for being late. He gazed at Erica for a few seconds before walking over to his heat. The door opened just immediately. "So sorry I am late, everyone. Had to put some things in place and have my makeup done," Delaney said, rushing to her seat. Norberto rolled his eyes at her as she said those words. He felt embarrassed as she was only concerned about her looks and had nothing else to offer. "Now we can begin. Mr. George, Delaney, and Norberto, kindly please come forward and take a seat on the high table." Delaney tried intertwining her hands with Norberto, but he shook her off. Delaney, feeling embarrassed by his action in front of everyone and trying to hide her hurt, she faked a smile and went straight to her seat. "I have great news, everyone. But before that, I am grateful to you all for making out time to be here today. I received a mail a few days ago from Global Enterprises, and they have agreed to partner with us and approve our grant. Everyone in." The room clapped except Delaney, who had her face screwed in disgust. Such an annoying company. Why didn't they approve it all this while? We had to send thousands upon thousands of proposals and emails before they could finally approve it. What is there to be happy about? It's not as if the grant will cover for all our debts. Watch your words, Delaney. Lucas warned her. Say one more word and I'll have you thrown out of this boardroom. He glared at her. What? I haven't said anything wrong. Norberto here knows how many times we had to send a proposal and an email, right, Norberto? Norberto gave her no response as he was busy occupied with different thoughts. He felt the room had become stuffy even though the AC was fully on. He couldn't bear being in the same room with Erica and her boyfriend. Seeing that the noise had died down, Lucas continued, Now, permit me to introduce to you the CEO of Global Enterprises, Miss Erica. Can you kindly come up, please? There was a sudden silence in the room. Delaney suddenly took notice of Erica's presence. What is this ghost doing here? She asked no one in particular, rising to her feet. I think it will be good if you stop making such a nuisance of yourself, miss, Richard said, eyeing her with his face filled with irritation. Ah, after how many years, and now this thing over here just decided to appear with a boy to spite us. Hey, look over here, who the hell do you think you are? Delaney, this is my last warning to you. Keep shut or I will have you thrown out. Lucas fumed at her. Say that to those cheap things over there and not me. Delaney, George shouted, banging his fist on the table. Say nothing anymore, he cautioned her. Delaney defeatedly sat down on her seat, casting glances at Erica. Erica is the CEO and owner of Global Enterprises. Please come take your seat over here. Everyone looked in shock and utter disbelief as Erica walked up to her seat. She scanned the room with a smile on her face. Lucas beamed with smiles. Richard winked at her, proud of her. George avoided her gaze. Delaney was burning with rage while Norberto was almost going crazy where he sat. My name is Erica, and I'm the CEO of Global Enterprises. I'm not really happy with the condition of the company, and that is why I have stepped in to offer my help in my own little way. Henceforth, I am now the new CEO of this company, and I will be overseeing its affairs to ensure it gets back on its feet. There will be no room for flimsy excuses and unseriousness. Anyone found wanting will be dismissed with immediate effect, Erica stated, glaring at Delaney. The rest of the time was further spent discussing about the affairs of the company and how to run it. 3 hours later, I think with everything being said now, we can call it a day. I will get back to everyone. After having a discussion with the new CEO, Erica picked up her bag immediately and gracefully exited the room. Richard was behind her as though he was watching over her, trying to save her from danger. She suddenly stopped in her tracks and turned towards Richard. Thank you so much for everything. Thanks for coming with me. You gave me the confidence to do all I did over there. It's fine, my lady. You did really well. I'm so proud of you. Erica blushed. I need to use the restroom. Give me some minutes, please. Norberto, who had been watching the two of them from a distance, followed Erica immediately. This is the right time, he mumbled. He had been looking for an avenue to speak to her.